Ken's love for trains. Ken and Anne were walking home from school together. It was a sunny afternoon, and they were talking about their favorite things. Anne liked reading books and watching movies. But Ken had a different passion. "I really love trains," Ken said with a big smile. Anne looked at him, a bit confused. "Trains? What's so interesting about trains?" she asked. Ken's eyes lit up. "Trains are amazing. Especially the ones in Japan. Our trains are fast, clean, and always on time. Don't you think that's cool?" Anne shrugged. "I guess they're okay. I mean, I use the train to go to school, but I never really thought about it." Ken couldn't believe what he was hearing. How could Anne not see how wonderful trains were? He decided to explain. "First, there's the Shinkansen, the bullet train," Ken started, his voice full of excitement. "It's one of the fastest trains in the world. It can go up to 320 kilometers per hour. That means you can travel from Tokyo to Osaka in just a few hours. And it's not just fast, it's super smooth. You can hardly feel the speed." Anne nodded slowly. "Okay, that sounds kind of impressive." Ken smiled and continued. "And the local trains are great too. They always come on time. Have you ever noticed how the train arrives exactly when the schedule says? It's like magic. In some countries, trains are late all the time, but not here." "I never really thought about that," Anne admitted. "But I guess you're right. They're always on time." "And the stations," Ken said, getting even more excited. "In Tokyo, the big stations are like mini cities. You can shop, eat, and even find hotels inside the station. Shinjuku Station is the busiest in the world. Over 3 million people use it every day." Anne's eyes widened. 3 million? That's a lot of people. Right? And even though it's so busy, the trains run smoothly. The staff at the stations are really professional. They make sure everything goes perfectly. Anne started to smile a little. "Okay, I see why you like trains now. You know a lot about them." Ken grinned. "There's more. Have you heard of the Yamanote line? It's the green train that goes in a circle around Tokyo. It connects all the major areas like Shibuya, Shinjuku, and Tokyo Station. It's really convenient." And thought for a moment. "Actually, I've been on that one. It's always packed, but it's really useful." Ken nodded. "Exactly. And it's not just about getting from one place to another. Each train line has its own color and style. Some trains even have special designs for events or holidays." By now, Anne was starting to understand Ken's passion. She still wasn't as excited about trains as he was, but she could see why Ken loved them so much. "I never realized there was so much to know about trains," Anne said. "Thanks for telling me, Ken." Ken smiled, happy that he could share his love for trains. "Maybe next time you're on the train, you'll notice some of the things I talked about." Anne laughed. "Maybe. But I don't think I'll ever love trains as much as you do." Ken shrugged playfully. "That's okay. As long as you appreciate them a little more, I'm happy." The two friends continued their walk home, with Ken thinking about the next train ride he would take, and seeing trains in a new light.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe and like buttons. Also, please give me your feedback and comments.